how many people do you know who struggle with their health? Chances are, whether they show it or not, most of the people in your life do. And chances are, you're one of them. Whether you're dealing with anxiety, depression, endometriosis, acne, eczema, autoimmune, thyroid, Lyme, brain fog, fatigue, or any other symptom or condition, you're far from alone. Living with symptoms has become the new normal. So no more guessing games. It's time to get answers. Welcome to the Medical Medium Podcast. I'm Anthony William. We're talking about going the distance in healing, because one thing is for sure, your body is going the distance for you every single day. It's batting for you, it's fighting for you, it's working for you, day or night. Your body is in it for the fight, and your body is battling things you may not know it's battling. And it's just waiting for you to someday discover what's truly wrong, what's truly the problem that your body's battling, that your body's fighting. And in this day and age in the healing world, it's a lot of guessing games out there. Musical chairs is what I've always said. Round and around you go, and then you get the wrong diagnosis. Round and around you go again, and you get the wrong diagnosis. It's happened to so many people over the years, decades. The chronic illness world has always suffered. People with chronic illness have always taken the hit that the health industry did not know why they got sick. Mysteriously sick, mystery illness, chronic mystery illness. It's been a long road for a lot of people out there, and these people are fighters. Sure, over time you can lose faith, you can lose hope, you got ups and downs, your will gets broken, your spirit gets down, and it takes everything you got to summon some internal power to pick yourself up and do it all over again. Search for answers, search for someone to help, search for a trend that could work. It's a game of give. Because we have to face it. That's what people with chronic illness usually do. They have to give and give and give. And it could be draining. And for so many, disappointing. The fight to heal can be brutal when you don't have the answers to why you're sick. But that can all change. And you can heal. And when you and your body get synchronized and you're onto the right thing, all those years of searching finally pays off. Emotionally, spiritually, and physically. Now get ready for this episode. Fasten your seatbelts. We're talking about going the distance. A lot of people have a hard time giving their body a chance to heal. When someone gets sick, they think their body should heal like right now. It should heal tomorrow. It should be healed in a couple of days, whatever that sickness is. It's not the person's fault. They want to get better. They want to heal. They just don't want to be sick. It's not their fault that they want it to happen really fast. And that eagerness to heal is a good thing. It's a positive thing. Because when people get sick, and they get sick at first to start with, they're hungry. Not hungry for food necessarily. They're hungry to get better. It's in them. It's fierce for a lot of people. Just fierce. I'm going to heal. I'm going to get better in a week. I need to get better now. I got to get back to my schedule, work, life, play. And when somebody first gets sick, they have a lot of hope. Their hope is extremely high. And it should be. They should have hope. And when they go to the doctor, they carry that hope to the doctor. They take it with them into the doctor's office. And they take it with them out of the doctor's office and back home. Part of it is a belief. They believe they're going to heal no matter what. Because it's fresh. It just happened. They just became ill. They just got a diagnosis. They just got a disease. They just got a symptom. And that belief they're going to heal is critical. It's important. It's a foundation. And it's good it's there. The question is, how long can it stay there? The question is, if the person stays sick and has symptoms for months and eventually years, is that belief going to stay there? Is that hope going to stay there? The truth is, it doesn't normally stay there for so many people who have many symptoms, who have tried everything and have been in it for a long time, they tend to get broken down. The faith gets broken down, the hope gets broken down, and the belief that they can heal weakens. And the truth is, they're not weak. Just because that belief tends to get weak doesn't mean they're weak. They're not. They're strong. Stronger than anybody really knows. Some of the strongest people here on earth. It takes a strength inside, a rare inner strength. And that rare inner strength keeps the spark alive. It keeps the healing spark alive. And many times in the course of being sick for a very long time with a chronic illness, that spark turns into a flame. That flame turns into a fire. And that person gets ignited again and fights for it again and gets hungry again because deep down inside they know they need to heal. On the flip side, your body has the ability to think as well. And not exactly like the way we think, but it still has an ability to think. And our body always believes it can heal. Our immune system has a thought process. It also believes it can heal. And not just believes, but knows. Our immune system knows it can heal. Our central nervous system knows it can heal, even after we've been sick for a very long time. And our physical bodies are hungry all the time, not just for food. They're hungry to heal. And our bodies want us on board. Our bodies want us to actually be on the same wavelength that you can heal. And one of the miracles about our physical bodies is that even if we're not on that wavelength, even if we don't believe we can heal anymore, even if we've lost hope and faith, and we've been burnt out about our healing process, we've been in it for too long, it's hard to see a way out of it. Our bodies don't think like that. They believe wholeheartedly, every single cell in your body believes that you can heal, that you're going to heal, and wants to heal. So if you're somebody that doesn't believe you can heal anymore, your body thinks the opposite. It believes the opposite. It knows it can heal, regardless of how you feel or how you think. You can be somebody that's down in the dumps and you're not contributing any more to your healing process. You're depressed. You can't see a way forward. Your body's on the opposite track, the opposite way of thinking, the opposite way of being. Now, this isn't just all about the mind meeting with the body to move it along. This isn't just all about the mind going along with the body, the mind controlling the body, the mind controlling cells. Instead, it's just about the mind knowing how your body's on your side, how your body's working day and night, how your body has your back, regardless of which way the wind blows, regardless of how you feel and what comes and goes. Instead, this is really just about always knowing your body's working for you. Because emotions come and go, feelings come and go. Hope comes and goes. Faith comes and goes. Strength of the mind comes and goes. And the ability to believe even comes and goes. But your body stays the course in fighting for you. It stays on track. It goes the distance. Through your highs and lows, through your ups and downs, it goes the distance. And your body's not necessarily waiting for you to align with it. In a sense, where you use your mind to try to manipulate your cells. It will gladly receive that help. Your body wants any support it can get. It loves when you're focused on your own cells and organs and the healing, but it doesn't necessarily mean that's all it wants. Because while your body's going the distance for you, it needs things. It needs many things. It wants many things. It needs the weapons, the healing weapons, so it can use those weapons in battle. And don't get me wrong, your body will take anything you can give it. A single positive thought, a spark of belief, or the deep focus on how every cell is working inside the body. Your body wants all of it. It'll take any form of help. But what our bodies really love when it comes down to being united in healing is when the person has an idea to what the body's up against. The body's healing process ignites faster. And if a person who's struggling with a chronic sickness or a symptom or a chronic illness knows what the body needs, then that takes it to another level, where the body's healing process ignites faster as well. Your body already is going the distance for you every single day, every single hour, every single minute. And when a person knows these things, knows what could be ailing the body, what the body could actually be up against and struggling against, and then knows what the body needs at the same time so it can battle what it's up against, that ignition takes it to the next level, and the person is going the distance for the body. And that's when going the distance could really pay off for the body. It's not like someone isn't going the distance all these years while they're trying to heal. They're fighting for it out there. They're searching, they're looking, they're keeping the faith, they're keeping the belief, they're trying this, they're trying that. They haven't given up. Some people fighting for it for years, and their body knows they're fighting for it for years. And just that fighting for it might have kept it all going, but it doesn't mean they came across the true healing keys to the door. And it doesn't mean all those years gone by that they came across what's truly ailing the body. And it doesn't mean after all those years of searching that they applied the right tools, the right things, the right fuel, the right weapons that the body needed all along. But yet the person was still fighting for it, fighting for their health freedom, fighting for their body. And some things along the way could have helped the body sustain. But yet it becomes hit or miss, and it's really a big guessing game out there. And the body has to wait patiently, sometimes not just for months, but for years and even decades. But something powerful happens when the body gets what it needs, when someone learns the truth about the real cause of why they're suffering. Take Lyme disease for an example. The misguided belief that it was tick-borne illness was the first huge mistake. Then the misguided belief that it was a bacteria from a tick was the next huge mistake. Then the misguided belief to bombard people, women and men, with an endless barrage of antibiotics was another huge mistake. It left countless people crippled, forever sick, or many just clearly lost their lives. Anyone with a neurological symptom could basically walk into a Lyme doctor's office and get a Lyme diagnosis. And forever that person will be in absolute fear over ticks. And misinformation is one of the big problems on how people can't move forward and heal. In almost all chronic illnesses and diseases, Lyme disease is just one of them. Hashimoto's thyroiditis, Graves' disease, multiple sclerosis, RA, lupus, fibromyalgia, eczema, psoriasis, chronic fatigue syndrome. And that's just naming a few. So much misinformation, so much confusion, misguided directions has made it very difficult for people with chronic illness to find a way to heal and give their body what it needs. And regarding Lyme disease, it's viral, not bacterial. The true cause of Lyme is viruses, not bacteria. And that takes us to a thought. If your body's trying to battle something to help you heal, if your body's working for you and it's going the distance, and it's battling something, and it needs assistance, and it needs your help, and the misinformation of the health world believes it's a bacteria when it's actually a virus, your body's not going to get what it needs. So when it comes down to Lyme disease, people have stayed sick for decades. Some improved because their body fought for it, and fought for it, and fought for it, and went the distance, and got them improvements along the way. Some people just accidentally stumbled across some different things that can help. But chronic neurological Lyme can stick around a long time for a lot of people. And if it's being treated the wrong way, it could take years for somebody to get improvements or to get past it. Then it becomes an embedded belief system that it was this tick or this bacterium in a tick. Meanwhile, the body believes and knows it's a virus, and the body needs different fuel, different resources, different tools to battle it. And that's just one example. It's like that for every chronic illness. It's like that for a lot of symptoms and conditions across the board. Hundreds of symptoms, hundreds of conditions, hundreds of disorders, hundreds of diseases. And people who are sick for a long time push hard, and they fight for it, and they stay alive, and they stay in the game. And they try everything they can find, and through their ups and downs and their spirit being low They find just enough in their willpower and their free will to push forward again. And when they finally learn the truth about something, where they come across information that's the truth, their body aligns with it. Their body ignites. Their body synchronizes to that information, to that knowing, to that new discovery. That discovery, wait a minute, it is toxic heavy metals that's in the way. It is mercury. It is aluminum. It is copper. It is a pathogen. It is Epstein-Barr. It is shingles. It is HSV-1. It is a gathering of certain toxins, certain exposures, certain pathogens. It is a breakdown of body systems, hydrochloric acid, diminished minerals, trace minerals, B12. It is a zinc deficiency. It is a lack of antioxidants. It is a deficiency in vitamin C. And if my body has a virus, I need to give my body what it needs to kill that virus, to hunt it down, to battle it. And if it is a toxin, if it is a heavy metal, if it is mercury, I need to give my body what it needs to get that mercury out. And now that I have the answers, my body can hear that, sense that, and feel that, and receive that information and receive the knowing that I know as a person struggling with chronic illness, that these are the reasons now, that I've discovered it. And that's what the person with chronic illness says when they discover those answers. And their body, which has been pushing all along and fighting all along and going the distance all along, sees this, feels this, hears this, senses this. A synchronicity occurs, an ignition instantly. When people found the first medical medium book, that aha moment hit. When they found out what was ailing them, what was holding them back, what was keeping them down, a powerful realization occurred, and their body felt it. And that's half the battle right there to healing. It's knowing what's really wrong, knowing what's holding you back, what's keeping you down, knowing why you're sick. Freedom starts there. Health freedom starts there. And many people around the world experienced it. It's half the battle won. The other half comes next. And it's giving your body what it needs. It's giving your body those healing tools so you can drive those toxins out properly, safely, so you can protect your adrenal glands while you're cleansing, so you can identify the right toxins, the right metals that are holding you back, so you can identify a virus or a bacteria such as strep. And learning about one of the most mysterious parts about being sick, the neurological system. The vagus nerves. How the vagus nerves give people a lot of symptoms, a lot of mysterious neurological symptoms. And knowing how nerves work and how the vagus nerves get inflamed from viruses that are releasing neurotoxins. And learning about why panic and anxiety that's mysterious happens. And severe depression. And how migraines start, how they come and go. Knowing what's behind it all. Not just guesswork. Decades of guesswork have gone by. Decades of people sick and suffering. Chronic illness like a monkey on their back. Endless doctor appointments. Ups and downs. Highs and lows. It's a brutal journey for a lot of people. So when you come across something like celery juice, and it takes away some of the symptoms and moves the needle quickly, and then you learn why it's doing that, it's a life changer. And for many people who are really fighting chronic illness, they're down in the trenches with it. They've been sick a long time. They're really struggling. It could take more than just one thing. It could take more than celery juice. It could take more than just removing one toxic heavy metal. It could take a customized protocol for themselves that they can learn to do for themselves. They can work into it slowly if need be. And sometimes, even when we find the answers, we need to go the distance on another level. We need to go the distance for our body who's going the distance for us. And as long as we can anchor down on some of those truths about what's causing our illness, of why we're sick, and then add the things that our body craves and needs and utilizes to heal, we can get there. We can go the distance. We can bring in the protocol that we need. We can customize it to the way we need it. The information is there. We can read. We can learn why we are sick. And we can take one step at a time, and we can get there. You give your body one piece of the puzzle that it's missing, that it needs, and the body's healing powers grow stronger. The body's ability to heal grows faster. Knowing the cause, knowing what's wrong, and knowing what to use, the tools that the body needs. You can start a little bit at a time as long as you found it. As long as you found it, that's what matters. So not only do you get that aha moment, which is half the battle, so your body can ignite, but your body can get that aha moment that it's getting what it needs. If you don't know medical medium information, pick up a medical medium book. You can find one at the library. You can find one on Amazon.com. Check out the medical medium book series when you get a chance. Learn why you got sick, like so many others around the world have. And they healed. They went the distance. They found the answers they needed. They took the medical medium book series to their doctors. They moved forward and they healed. Keep strong like you are. Your body's working for you every day and loves you unconditionally. Always know I'm proud of you, and I know you've had a long journey. Many blessings, and God bless you. If you enjoyed this episode, check out medicalmedium.com. Free information. Get on the Medical Medium newsletter, and you could find me on Telegram, YouTube, Rumble, IG, and TikTok. Always remember, you can heal. Your body is looking out for you, and it's focused every minute and every hour and every day on healing you. And your body loves you unconditionally. And if you haven't found your way yet, your body's okay with that. It has patience, never-ending patience, because your body has your back. There were many times while you've been sick where you probably said, I can't take it anymore. And your body heard you. And there were many times when you were sick where you said, I can't do this anymore. And your body heard you. And there were many times where you said, I have to do something different. Something has to change. And your body heard you. You woke up one morning and you said, I'm done being sick. I am sick of being sick. Something has to change. I'm going to give it another fight. I'm going to take on this chronic illness once again. And I'm going to try to crack it. Because deep down inside, you know you can. This illness doesn't define me. This illness doesn't own me. And whatever it is that's doing this, I'm going to get its number. And for the 50th try and the 100th doctor, you stumble across something that makes sense. But this time really makes sense. And now you're in the pocket. You like what you're seeing. You like what you're hearing. Now it's time for applying. Take it one day at a time. And then one day, you notice something's changing. You feel a spark, and you feel it inside of you. It's an ignition, because you learned why you're sick and half the battle just was won. And now you're getting hungrier, because you can taste your freedom, and you can taste the healing. You start applying more tools, and you find out what rules, because now you're on your way, and you cracked it. Your healing's not fleeting. It's here to stay. You're moving forward now. Nothing can stand in your way.
Original published medical medium information gets stolen and poached by podcast doctors, social media doctors, influencers, and medical clinics. Medical medium information has never yet been proven wrong by medical science and research. Instead, the opposite, only proven right and then taken from medical medium published material and used in the conventional and alternative health communities. Medical medium information continually sets the stage for medical science to understand chronic illness better. If you choose to share or use the original, unique content from the Medical Medium podcast, books, or Medical Medium social media, please cite where this information comes from, so others who see and learn of this information have a chance to know where it all originates, to give them an opportunity to heal, so they don't end up losing years of their life searching for answers like so many have before them. The Medical Medium information here on this podcast doesn't come from broken science, interest groups, medical funding with strings attached, botched research, lobbyists, internal kickbacks, persuaded belief systems, private panels of influencers, health field payoffs, trendy traps, or gathered bits and pieces of gimmicky confusion. Because chronic illness is exploding like never before in our modern day history, it takes a greater force than us down here. It takes a helping hand from above. Medical medium information has street cred. It's an organic movement of countless people around the world healing. More healing stories of real people not being paid to tell their life-changing experiences of rising out of the ashes of sickness and entering into the light of full recovery, getting their lives back and finally healing when nothing else in the world of health could move the needle and get them better. The information on this podcast is not man-made. It comes from above, from a higher source. Whatever you believe in, whether God, the universe, the light, or the creator, or if you believe in nothing at all, that we're just floating through space together on this rock. Know that the information you hear on this podcast is separate from all the other noise out there. It comes from a different place, a pure, untampered with, advanced, clean, uncorrupted, original, primary source, a higher source, spirit of compassion.